Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm Ashley, and this is for Dizzy Birds. And this is May week 2 of our Save with Friends series. So we are going to be getting into our Save with Friends binder and reaching some goals there, hopefully for the second week. And we're also going to be finishing up our video with the Survivor Challenge. So full disclosure, I actually haven't watched the elimination video this week. I assume I'm safe. Could possibly not be. And even if I wasn't and I was eliminated, I would continue playing. So I'll have to go back and check that. I believe Brittany with Budgeting with a Ginger is actually the one that posted the elimination video this week. So if you haven't seen it either and you're interested, you might go check that out. I know I will after I film today. It is Sunday for me, which is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. It's been a nice, rainy, cool day, my favorite type of day. My boys got up and made breakfast, and we had my mother-in-law and father-in-law over for a little brunchy brunch. And now my hubby and kids are cleaning house and getting food in the crock pot for dinner tonight. So I have all the time in the world to do whatever I want. And of course, one of the things I wanted to do is get on here and film for you guys. So I'm a little bit behind. Lately, I'm noticing that Saturdays are just kind of rough. I'm feeling like the week is taking a lot out of me, and Saturdays I end up resting a lot. And so I don't know if I need to shift up the days that I actually plan to do these videos, but I'm filming on Sunday now. So I'm hoping I can get back to my regular schedule, but things have just been crazy, and I don't see that kind of slowing down. So I don't know. But anyways, I'm breaking the cardinal rule. There's going to be 2 videos that we'll post today. This one and then our adulting video, our that includes the budgeting for the week. We'll both post today, and then we'll have our Monday minis as well. All right, let's get to it, shall we? This is Save with Friends, so we're going to get out our Save with Friends binder. Take a look where we are. We are on week 2 for May. If you've been following along, you know that we utilize the most of these challenges for debt payments at the end of the month. And last month we had a very large debt payment, and I love that. So this has been a great binder to use towards those. We have $150 today to put towards all of our challenges that are in binder except for Survivor. Survivor hangs out till the end, and it's got its $10 already allocated because we don't know if we'll pass or fit. All right, so we'll just have to find out. But where we start is here with April's Fresh Start, and we have her 12-month set. We need to scratch it probably 2 off today. Let's get our little 6-sided dice. It says 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go right here for a 4, 4 for 4. All right, and then we will roll again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that puts us right here. So a 4 and a 3 makes a total of 7 for this week. Going into this one, 5, 6, and 7. Let's see what we have so far. This one's going to save us 31. 31 all in all. Okay, so 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 so far for this one. And we'll have 2 more weeks to work towards that one. Up next, monthly savings with Rock's budgets. A similar situation here. Cute little monthly challenges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It brings us down here. Our sweet little deer. Ooh, that's a 6. All right, let's see what our second stack is going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 2. That will work. Total of 8 for this week. And this will save us a total of 30 at the end of the month. 2 and 3, so $8. Let's see, what do we have so far? All right, all combined, we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and $15. Okay, now we're moving on to Save with Judy. Oh, I lost a little jewel there. Sure did. All right, Save with Judy. We have 2 challenges that we are working on for hers. Let's see. First up, we have our little gnomes, and we are paying $10 per gnome. And I usually just color a little bit and chat with you about my week or what's coming up. And so I'm going to do that. We're going to color this guy for sure, and I'm debating whether we need to do 2 today. We're just going to do 1 today. We might have to do 2 next time, and I've already got a name picked out for this one, but you'll have to wait to find out what I picked. I hope y'all are having a great weekend, a great Mother's Day. I don't know what the weather is like where you are. It's not exactly sunny and pretty, so probably not a lot of outdoor stuff, but I actually love a good rainy day, especially when I'm trying to relax. And we needed the rain really badly, so I am enjoying it. It's been raining all day. We do have a chance of some bad weather later today, so I'm hoping that misses and doesn't pop off like it can sometimes. We'll just have to see. But the rain we welcome. And let's see, let's talk family. So, if you've been watching my videos, my brother is experiencing some serious health issues. He is for fighting for his life and waiting on a very important surgery. We are working to get him what he needs there. And luckily we were able to secure him coming back to Oklahoma. So my mom will be able to come back from Oklahoma and bring him here. So he'll be coming here in my area and moving to the next step and talking to a surgeon here. So they're coming to stay with us, at least temporarily, until they get him into the next hospital stay or doctor's appointment or whatever is going to happen there. So I am going to have them here. Now, I, of course, have to continue working, but I'm happy they're able to have a place to stay here in the city, and they'll be close to all the hospitals and the doctors. So while it is still very serious, it is definitely a step in the right direction. The doctor reviewing his case and looking and planning hopefully his plan. And so we're just waiting to hear what that's going to be. And yeah, I don't know what else will happen from there, but they will be coming here tomorrow. And so I'm trying to get the house all nice and cleaned and comfortable for their stay. Actually, the hubby's helping with that a lot today because it's Mother's Day and I'm filming, so that's what's going on in my world. Not a whole lot else to report. Work is work. It's crazy, but I am grateful to have a job, and I'm having a lot of fun and learning a lot. And even though it is pretty stressful time at the office, I am grateful for it. That's about all I can say about that one. It could certainly be a different situation. All right, so this one I am naming Petal because he's holding a little petal, I decided. All right, so Petal is all done, and he's going to be $10. So we will set him aside, and then we'll move on to this one, our cute little snails. Now, we'll go ahead and do 2 of this one this week, I think, since we have to do 5 total. We'll do 2 snails today, and so we'll put $10 in this one this week. And this one we don't pull until the end of the whole page, because this is going to go towards our HOA next year. Because it's a little bit less than what our HOA fees are for the year, but it's a good chunk of it. So it will be great to put towards HOA right after we finish at the end of the year. So this one's going to go towards that. The Nomies, though, our Nomies get cashed in for a debt payment, when we finish a page. Okay, so we have $10 for this one and $10 for our gnomes. So let's go and put them back where they go. All right, so this one's saving with our playing with friends. This is our gnomes. And so far we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and $60. And since we upped it to $10 per gnome, that one's going to add up pretty quickly. And then this one, the 2026 challenge, we are at 110 and 15 so far of the overall 300. Okay, so up next is our year of minis with Bookish Mama budgets. We are on to our second page of this one. We're just rolling one dice each week to see what that save is, and we're rolling a d6 on this page, and this is going to be a 4. So we will put 4 here and 4 in this week. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you know what? Let's trade this in for a 5, and then we'll have a total of $6 in this one. $6 for only 2 rolls, and so we'll catch this one in for a debt payment when we get done with the whole page. All right. Okay, next up, my favorite, the Cupcake Chaos Sassy Ginger Budgets. Let's get our cupcake stuff out. This one always gets a little spicy. You never know how this one's going to go. All right, so we need our cupcake page, our rolling key here. And then we are getting close. We only have 2 rows and 1. So we usually only get to do 1 just because our budget only allows that. So we'll see how it goes today. So we're going to roll our first one, which is a 5. Ooh, maple bacon again. I had someone comment that their husband would love this one. And I'm glad that they would like that. I just have never, honestly have never tried the maple bacon thing. I love maple, so you would think I would have, but okay, our filling's going to be dulce de leche. And let's see what our cake flavor is going to be. 2, funfetti. Okay, that's an interesting cupcake. All right, now we get to go into our colors. We have frosting color, which is 6 orange. Okay, so we're going to go with an orange cupcake. We're going to color in that really quick. Maple bacon orange. I don't know about this. Dulce de leche is pretty mild. It's kind of got a vanilla base to it. Maple bacon, probably, this one's probably come out okay. I don't know. Anybody ever had a maple bacon funfetti cupcake? I'm gonna just do it like light yellow on this for funfetti. Okay, and then we need to do our sprinkles, which is also rainbow. Love it. Okay, so we're gonna do purple for the heart. And then we will do we can't do an orange because then it won't show up. So we need a yellow heart. Let's do this blue. Let's do this turquoise. Let's do red. And green. We need green of some sort. There we go. Nice. Funfetti cupcake with the rainbow sprinkles. And then last is the wrapper. And it is going to be, a boring brown. Sorry if you love brown, but brown's just kind of boring. But it does kind of look cool with the orange. So I think it works out. And then we're going to add up how much this cupcake saved us. It seems to be a little spicier based on my initial calculations. Okay, so for maple bacon, that's a 5. For dolce, that's 1. Saved us a little bit there. Funfetti is 2. All right, orange is 6. Woo, spicy. And sprinkles is 6. And then wrapper color is, how did I get brown? goodness, y'all. It was supposed to be orange, which was 3, and that would have made so much more sense to have an orange cupcake. Okay, $23. I just went rogue on the wrapper. $23 for a cupcake. It better be a darn good cupcake, okay? Let's see. Let's go ahead and put our $23 in, and then just that was a spicy cupcake. Hoping we don't get in too much trouble with the rest of our challenges. All right, $23 going in. 21, 2, and 3. Now we've been pulling this every month. So we'll have to add it all up at the end to see how much we saved in total for this challenge. But so far this month we have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, and $38 for 2 cupcakes. Those are some amazing cupcakes. All right, profitable cupcakes, if you will. Okay, we're going to put this up. And we need to do our dating game, which also can be a tad bit spicy. So give me just a second and I'll get it set up. All right, y'all. We got it ready to find out who are our lucky daters. We have our little swipe cards here. Let's flip our stack over of heartthrobs. Ooh, cowboy. Let's see. Are we interested this week? We are. We're going to swipe right on cowboy. All right, then this guy looks like a lot of fun. We are unfortunately not looking for fun. We're swiping left. Okay, this guy looks like he works hard. We are swiping right on him. See, we're not into the fun. All right, we have our friendly teacher friend here. We are going to swipe right on him and give him a chance. All right, so those are our 3 heartthrobs this week. This comes from Agape Book Club, by the way. Having so much fun and saving so much with this silly, fun game. So if you are interested in it, you can find it on her Ko-fi. All right, let's find out who our daters are, our single ladies. We have first, we have not had this chic young lady yet. She has not had any dates. We have our flight attendant here. She has also not had any dates. And then this is her last date, our restaurateur. Okay, let's find out where our options are for date locations. We have some line dancing. Not going to like judge a book by a cover, but cowboy, right? The park. Okay, and then the movies. All very nice dates. Okay, we're going to keep our situations right here to find out once we date. So now we're going to start up here with our first single lady. We're going to roll the dice, and it's 3, which means she's going out with this gentleman here, this hardworking gentleman, and we're going to pick a location. Let's see. I think he would take her to the park. All right, let's find out what our situation is. Date was a complete gentleman, and you awarded him with a kiss on the cheek. Save what you want. That's amazing. Okay, so it's a 6. So we're going to try to make it an even 10. Not because I don't know. I feel like the last thing was a little bit spicy. So 6 for our gentleman, our heartthrob, and then 4 for a successful date. She's doing all right for her first date. Okay, so $10 going in. Let's see what our second single is going to do. She's going out with the cowboy, and he is taking her line dancing. All right, roll odd if your date opened the doors for you, save $5. Roll even, save $3. I assume if it's even, he did not open the doors. I was going to say odd. Cowboy's going to open that door. Okay, so $5 for the situation and 13 for the heartthrob himself. So that's a total of $18 for that date. I would say it's a successful date though, but a spicy one, a spicy, expensive one. $18 going in right there. Okay, that leaves our last dater, and this is her last date altogether. She's going out with this gentleman. Let's see, he's taking her to the movies. Your date takes a call on your date if you roll odd. Let's hope not. Rolled even. He didn't. Save $1. Okay, so on her last date, we'll call that a good date. So he had 2 good dates. He's gonna have to figure out what he wants. All right, so $6 for the heartthrob, and then $1 for not taking a call on the date. Very good. Okay, so she'll be out and totally out of the game altogether. She's had her 3 dates, and we're all done. Let's see what we saved this week. A total of 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. $29 going into our dating game. All right, budget love match. Let's see. Should we condense? I feel like we should. Okay, so 25. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do this. There's 5, 10, and 20. That last 20. Okay, so far for budget love match this month, we've saved 20, 40, 60, 80, 81, 82. That is a spicy saver. All right, $82. After that, we're going to move on to our Ultimate 2026. And then we can't forget that we have our Harry Potter Magic of Summer. Actually, I think we're supposed to do Magic of Summer first, but I don't want to do that. What do I want to do? Okay, we're going to move her. She's done. She will be out of the game. So we're done with the game when we've gone through all of our singles with 3 dates. All right, getting all of this put away, and then we will go on to I think it doesn't totally matter which one we do next because they're both kind of just dependent on what we draw. But let's go ahead and do our Ultimate 2026 challenge from The Mrs. Champion, Pam Champion. Let's get our Saturday savings up here. We need to do some extras on this one too. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that this week. I'm trying to take care of my business here. I don't want it to sneak up on me at the end of the month and not get it done. So we're going to go ahead and color in 2 Saturdays of $5 and have $10 in. Okay. And then we're going to go back here to our May scratch off. That one had some spicy numbers last week. Let's see what we can get this week. 1, 2. Surely there won't be a spicy one next to that spicy one. Nah. $3. Sometimes they surprise you though. All right, let's roll again. 1, 2, 3. Surely not. Oh, 5. That's not terribly unspicy. Okay, so that's $8 so far. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's roll again. 1, 2, 3. How about a 1? I can handle that. All right. 1. And let's do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we will keep playing Magic of Summer even if we don't have a whole lot this week. We can hope for better next week, but we have to get our months done here. Okay, so there we go. We're going to call that good for this week because we have 2 more weeks to play. All right, and then we have Mother's Day color and save. Let's get some more. Oh, we've been using our pencils on this. Let's get some more of these tulips done. Let's do this one. My little boy always loves to get flowers for the ladies in his life. So that's what my mother-in-law got for Mother's Day today. And it had some lilies in it that were very like these. No, these are tulips, but they were yellow and they were very pretty. All right, so we have $5 there. Let's do another tulip. So a total of $10. I don't want us to be in a situation where it's hard to complete the challenge. And this one's going to be a good save this this week or this month. So there's $10. And then let's see. Next week we could do 10. Yeah, we're good there. We're good there. We can stop there and we can save the rest for the magic of summer. Okay, so 10, 10. Let's put this back. Grab a 10, grab this 5. Okay. Wow. So this week for this Ultimate 2026 book alone, we have saved $31. That's kind of amazing. This one always saves us a lot. All right, so we're going to put that in here and see where we are by week 2. So by week 2, we have saved 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57. Wow. For only week 2. That one's going to be a big saver. Okay, so we are done with our Ultimate 2026 box and everything else that's in that binder with the exception of, excuse me, our Magic of Summer binder. Oh, and I did see Maddie posted that they have an expansion that includes 2 more characters, Mr. Harry Potter and I believe Ron as well. And I am going to get that. I just don't have it yet. So we're going to get it all added in. So we're going to be playing this one for a bit. And we are okay with that because it is fun. I love a good box challenge. All right, let's see. What do we have here? Our very first one is going all the way here to Overthinking and Budgeting. This is Snape's, and we're doing a roll and save. Okay, we're going to do 5. So this one will get us. We're going to have some good savings from this challenge. And I'm okay with that. Okay, we're going to put 5 in and keep going. And that one will go back in the stack. All right. Hogwarts acceptance letter. Roll a d6 number you land on is where the letter went to. Save number rolled. All right, so we're going to the acceptance letter. And this is a bonus, I believe. Yeah. So we're going to roll a d6. He went to Japan. All right. And so we're going to save 3 there. All right. And I'm going to just cross off Japan, having done that. And we're going to put this back in and keep going until we do all of those. So another bonus there. Okay. And while we're at Hogwarts acceptance letter, he is also stressed about work starting. Writing letters. Okay, so he's worked over the summer. He's stressing about work starting, and that's the truth. All right, 1, 2, and 3. Let's see if we can trade in a little bit here so we keep our condensed 5. All right. Okay, he can go. He is all done. All right, next is, Hogwarts again. Okay, so we didn't. He went parasailing. That looks fun. Okay, so we're going to cross him off. All right, and now that one will be done. All right, now we are going to Luna's. Save $2 for the Quibbler. It's the first one with her. Let's see. Quibbler is $2. I love Luna Lovegood. Okay, $2 there. That one's done. And then this one, Sassy Ginger Budgets. I think this is Mr. Sassy Pants himself, Draco. Ooh, that's a spicy 6. Okay, let's get some change. We are already getting close to wrapping this one, or at least this week's playtime, because we are using up the last of our bills here. All right, $6. Chocolate Frog is done, and that one can go. All right. Oh, while we're here, let's go ahead and take care of Sassy Dad for $1. he can go. All right, and then the next one is, let's see, budgeting RT. Isn't that Slughorn? Mr. Slughorn? Yes, it is. Okay, so save $2 for exploring exotic destinations for ingredients. It looks like something he would do. I think I did this last time. I had the wrong color, and I don't know why it matters to me, but it does. All right, and that's also not working. There, that'll work. Just have to color it in enough. Okay, $2. We're still in business here. Now we are down to 5. So we have to be careful. All right, be a good card. Save your age. Not happening. I'll put it back in. Save $4 for Miss Luna. Let's find her again. And then we are down to $1. So, let's take this one back. Grab $5. Or, yeah, a 5. Cross her off. Her silly little glasses. And she is all done. And now we only have $1 left. Do we even have an option? I think I do this every time. Don't really have a catch-all for this. Let's just put it into another challenge. Okay, so we're going to be done with Summer of Collab for today. We're going to put the Save Your Age way back here and then mix these in somewhere so they show back up, because they're going to keep going until their bonuses are all done. And I will try to remember to get our Ron and Harry expansions in here before next week. But this one's going to be fun. I bet you we're going to be playing this one for a bit. And we will hold this one till the end, because I think this one could end up going towards debt, or it could end up going towards something else like vacation. Not that we are probably going anywhere, depending on my brother's situations. But I don't know, but I don't want to pull, because I'd love to find out how much these box challenges save us in the end, and that's just fun to see that. So okay, so we are now done with all of our Save with Friends challenges for this week. So that wraps up week 2 of May for Save with Friends. And our next video you'll see from me today will be the Adult with Me normal Sunday video. I'm going to take this extra $1 just so that you can see what I'm doing with it. And I'm going to put it right here in Saveopoly, because that one's always a spicy one too. All right, so we got that there. I hope to see you in the next one. Y'all, if you've watched this far, thanks so much for joining me and for hanging in there. Give me a like and a comment down below. Let me know how your Mother's Day is going. Is it raining where you are? And if you haven't already and you are interested to see more of our videos, please consider subscribing. We're getting really close to 1,000 subscribers, which is a huge, huge goal for us. And I'm going to have an awesome freebie at least, and possibly a shmiveaway. I don't know. We'll see. And so if you haven't already and you want to join in and be notified, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, let me know, and introduce yourself, because I'd love to meet all of y'all. Anyways, oh, and I do want to remind y'all that before I go, if you're still hanging in, I did get the Ko-fi memberships updated. We have our normal digital only option that you can sign up for at any time. We do have our physical option. The first one is this that comes with the A5, and it says, "If crabby, please return to the beach." They're all have an image on the back. This one is 4x4. This one is A5. This one saves you 55. This one saves you 35. They're very nice, laminated on 5mm. And then a Mystery Saver A6 bookmark that saves you between 15 and 20. And then our thank you card with a little bonus save. This is what comes for my members in the bestsellers tier. And then if you have been watching, you might have noticed that I introduced a new product. This one is going to be a member exclusive, or at least a members first sort of situation. So there's going to be a third tier. It's going to be bestseller plus. It's basically you'll get everything here, and then you will get a mystery like blind box experience with the saving sidekicks. And there's different little characters here that you can get laminated. A cute little. This month is going to be ice cream dreams. So these cute little ice cream characters, and you will get 3, and you don't know which 3 you'll get, and they're going to be kind of a fun little add-on. So if you want to be a bestseller, you can sign up for that tier and get this. If you want this as well, then you get the bestseller plus, and you get both, and plus access to all of the digital materials. Now, the deadline for the physical tiers, the bestseller and the bestseller plus for this month will be the 15th. So we are 5 days out from that. I will mail these out on the 16th. So if you are interested in joining and you would like to get these sets, you might go over to the Ko-fi shop and look into signing up, because that day is coming soon. All right, that is officially it. Thank you for hanging in there. I will catch y'all in the next one. Until then, just hang in there. Bye.